Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this update is for the House of Nabeel. House of Nabeel is another Middle Eastern house from the United Arab Emirates. They are quite under radar and quite underrated between all those big names from Middle East, and I think they need more attention. So I unboxed and reviewed a few of their fragrances before, and each time they impressed me, especially for the price under £20 in United Kingdom. In other places I'm expecting it to be similar prices, maybe more, a little bit less, but the availability of this one in United Kingdom is quite good. If you Google it, you can find it in your country and the places you live in. And this one in particular is called Nabeel Shu Hadha, which apparently means what is this? And that's a good question. What is this? What it is very good. Is absolutely actually is highly good. So first thing first, let me tell you the performance. The performance is very good. On my skin went over 8 hours easy. On t-shirt it went over 10 hours easy. Yes, so to be on the safe side, I would say longevity 6 to 8 hours on the skin, 8 to 10 hours on the material. And in terms of projection, you have a more than an arm length projection for 2 to 3 hours, and then slowly will subside, but you always have a good quite a big bubble around you, quite a big cloud around you, and the trail is very good. So for the price, this is a very good performer, although it's not a beast mode, but it's bordering beast mode. In terms of the quality is very good, especially for the price. The smell of it is much more expensive than what I paid for it, at least by a few times. So it is niche smell, it is on the artistic side, and is on the quite unusual side as well. In terms of presentation, excellent, especially for the price. Again, very good presentation, both bottle and spray, and also the box. In terms of the age, this one I would say 25 and up to be on the safe side, because on the complex side it is on the dark side, it is on the unusual side. And the application for it is on the formal side, on the evening and a special occasion and things like this. And also in terms of going out and things like that. And also in terms of the season, this is one of those that you can use all year round. It's a little bit suited for cooler weather, but because it's got many facets to it, you can use it all year round, warmer weather, cooler weather, but you need to control the trigger. In warmer weather less, in cooler weather more. I put 5 sprays of this, and it was ample enough for me to smell it all day on myself. If you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, then you need to put maybe up to 10 sprays of this. But 5 is more than enough for indoors, for yourself, for people around you to smell it. So it is quite strong. So in terms of smell, the smell itself, this one is little on the unusual side, and it's definitely dark, it's definitely woody, oriental, leather. So I'll read you the ingredients and we then take it from there. In terms of sex, this is definitely bang in the middle, but it leans a little bit on the masculine side because it's got those quite a rugged feel to it, and also it's a little bit on the classical side as well. So let's go. So on top we have lemon, apple, raspberry and cardamom. In the mid we have geranium, lotus flower and taget, whatever that is. In the base we have agarwood or oud, leather, patchouli, vanilla and cypriol oil. So apart from the lemon, yes, I get a little bit of it. Raspberry and apple, I don't get much. maybe tiny bit of just a tinge of them or a hint of them in the beginning for maybe first 20 minutes or half an hour, but just a hint. Because there are so many big players in here, those things get lost, especially lemon, apple and raspberry just get lost. As I said, you may be feeling some fruitiness in the beginning. I felt it like it could be dry fruit. So those things, it give you a hint, a tinge of it. Not much. It's not overall. It's not a fruity fragrance, but you can feel them a little bit in the beginning, and that's it. So cardamom, yes, it's a big cardamom in here. That cardamom giving a little bit of a spicy tinge to it, and also giving a tiny bit of smokiness. Although cardamom never gives smokiness, but here the cardamom plus the combination of the leather, patchouli, cypriol oil, and agarwood, giving it that spicy, smoky feel, dusty, smoky, and also a little bit of powderiness to it. In the mid we have geranium and lotus flower. Yes, a little bit on the floral side in the mid, but again they're not a huge player, just giving a good balance between the heavy hitters and lighter notes like geranium and lotus. Geranium here giving a little bit of tinge of rose and also a little bit of mintiness, plus the lotus giving it a little bit of watery aspect, which is a bit funny because this fragrance is not watery at all, but if you dig for it you can smell some watery aspect to it, but it is a little bit on the floral side in the mid, but again it's not biggest player. The biggest player here first and foremost is the spice, which is cardamom. Then after cardamom is the leather, after leather is patchouli, after patchouli is the cypriol oil, and also agarwood at the end. From mid to end, the agarwood slowly would come up and becomes more and more oody, but it never becomes too oody or too overpowering. No, the oud here is on the medium side. It's not challenging, but it's not easygoing either. And also the cypriol oil here and the leather and the cardamom here giving it a little bit of petroleum, little bit of animalic feel as well, tiny bit. The agarwood and the leather and the cypriol oil here together and the patchouli giving a tiny bit of animalicness, but again it's not overly animalic that it's too much for people, just a hint, the tinge of it, just to making it interesting. So from mid to the end you get a little bit more animalic by the time it goes on. In the beginning a little bit of, as I said, tinge of fruitiness and the lemon and the floral, and it slowly gets darker and darker by the time it goes on. And the leather comes, it becomes more and more strong, and the leather here giving that petroleum feel a little bit. Again, it's not like as big as say Dior Fahrenheit, no, but you can feel it, you can smell it from time to time. It comes up and it says hello. Vanilla here giving it some sweetness, but again overall this is very balanced fragrance. The sweetness is not too much. I would say around 5 or 6 is a medium sweetness, but giving it a little bit of interesting sweetness, the vanilla, and also smooth everything around, because vanilla does that in vanilla and sandalwood, vanilla, and what's his name, these some notes they give the fragrance overall smoothness, and they round everything up, and vanilla here does that. So the sweetness is medium, it's not too much, especially from beginning to mid it's quite sweet, about 6, and later on the sweetness subsides and becomes like maybe 5. Okay, so overall it's very balanced, it's very good quality. I was really surprised by it. It's very enjoyable. To me this is very good, highly recommended. If you like this kind of fragrances, although it's not for everybody, this is for quite a confident, mature man or woman. You can wear it if you like this kind of fragrances, but I would say a confident, mature man will enjoy this more than anybody else. As I said, it could be tiny bit challenging for some noses. Overall it's not challenging to me at all, for my taste, for my age, for my experience, but I could see that it could be a little bit challenging because it's a little bit on the artistic side, a little bit on the unusual side, a little bit of smoky, dark, leather, animalicness, and also the agarwood here becomes more and more strong, plus agarwood and the patchouli together giving an earthy, almost muddy, smoky, and the cypriol oil always give this fragrance a greenness, but the greenness here is quite on the dark side of the green. It's not a bright green, okay, it's a dark green, and it's again giving it another facet which is amazing. This fragrance got so many facets to it, and is very, very good for that, especially for the price. This is unheard of. To get something complex like this, you need to pay, as I said, 5-6 times of what I paid here at least, to get similar quality, similar maybe presentation, and similar perfumery, and the balance of the notes, and the good quality of notes. Nothing in here shouts synthetic, harsh, chemical. No, from beginning to end, it smells quite natural, which is amazing to me. I don't know how they manage that. Obviously, for this price point, you don't expect 100% natural. Probably there are 70 to 80% synthetic elements in here, but those 20% natural elements making it so palatable that is like 100% natural to the nose, which is very, very good. That's because probably the people who done that, they know what exactly they're doing, and they are quite good expert in what they're doing, and that's why it's very, very impressive. So overall, highly recommend it if you like this kind of fragrances. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, you encourage me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your encouragement will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. If you like to buy one of my own fragrances that are out of this world, they are super artistic, ultra beast mode, and very, very unusual, but you need to live in our kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye, bye, bye.